What I'm about to tell you is so powerful. It can literally help you move up multiple levels in Ascension. It can activate you. It can pull you out of the matrix. It can pull you out of any conditioning, limiting beliefs, or feelings that you have about yourself. And it can do it within seconds. And yes, I am talking about angel numbers, and that is what this video is going to be about. First, I'm going to really try and help shift your perception about what is happening in these moments so that you can understand how powerful these numbers are and how they are there to support your ascension. And the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you how to very quickly deepen your connection to these numbers and really start waking up this connection so that it can serve you better. And my name is Lissie, if you don't know, and I'm an Ascension guide. Welcome to my channel. So you're seeing these repeating numbers. What are they, right? You may have even looked up on the web and you look them up, you see 111, you look up what it means. It means something about, positive manifestation or your spiritual connection, right? And then you kind of just like let it go. I for years were seeing these repeating numbers and I really didn't understand what they meant. And I was definitely seeing them at a time, more at a time when I was really struggling. So when I started my spiritual awakening process, I was actually a PhD student on, a career path to become a professor. And that's when my awakening started. And very quickly, through that process, I became very unhappy where I was, which is pretty normal for people. The life that I had once known, I didn't feel like it didn't resonate with me anymore. And I quit. I quit my PhD program on a whim. Without having a backup plan and or having any idea what I was going to do, and I ended up at my parents' house, which was not good for me, and I ended up being very shut down and depressed and not having any way to get out of that, and I was really struggling. And during that time, every time I left the house, I would see these repeating numbers everywhere when I was freaking out and having meltdowns or, scared about something or trying to figure, what I was going to do for money. I would see these repeating numbers and I just couldn't figure out, like, I didn't feel any connection to them. I couldn't really tell what they were trying to do for me. And I'm going to tell you, what I'm about to tell you, I really, really wish somebody would have told me this. It would have helped me so much. And so I really hope this information does that for you. So, what is happening in these moments that we see these repeating numbers? What is happening is that you are getting one-on-one communication with your angels, okay? With your guides. It isn't distant. It isn't like just a coincidence. They are trying to break through all the density. They are trying to channel with you. They're trying to communicate. They're trying to wake you up. Okay? So I want you to shift your perception. It isn't just like this accident or, this random number keeps showing up. Someone's trying to talk to you. And you are not talking back to them is usually what's happening, or we're taking it for granted. You don't really understand that they are talking to you specifically, about what is happening to you and what you need help with and what you're trying to do. Whether you're a healer, an empath, a tarot reader, whatever it is that you are here trying to do, they are trying to talk to you. They are here to support you and help you on your ascension path, nobody else, right? And so imagine, if you had this like face-to-face conversation, right, with somebody, or you were talking directly towards somebody and they barely acknowledge your presence. That's usually what's happening with these angel numbers, right? So I just, for a moment, I just want you to let that sink in, that they are directly trying to have a one-on-one conversation with you. Okay. The power in this, and how this can really pull us out of the matrix, pull us out of our limiting beliefs or feelings about ourselves, is that we can really get lost down here on our awakening path. We can be surrounded by people who don't see us, that don't support us, that think we're crazy, which is what I experienced in the PhD program, right? These are not spiritually awake people, and it can be very isolating. It can be very lonely. You can really start to internalize and feel bad about yourself. And so the power in these numbers is these are your people. They see you. They see what you are trying to do down here. They know who you are, right? They recognize it. And they're here to help you. They're your biggest fans. They're your best friend. They're your team. They want to get behind you and they want to help you. It's so, so powerful. It can pull you out of whatever stuck energy you're in, or feeling bad about yourself, feeling guilty, or feeling like, why are you even here? They're here to show you who you are if you cannot see it yourself. And that's what makes them so powerful. Okay. I just remember the first time that it really clicked for me, that I really had this shift in perception about what was actually happening in those moments. Here, I live in Texas right now, and one day I was driving to the gym, and it was super pouring rain. And if you don't know, anytime there's any kind of weather in Texas, it's actually very dangerous to drive on the roads, because there's never any weather here, so nobody knows how to drive in any kind of weather. And so it can be very, like, a very scary experience. And so I was in the car and I just prayed. I said, angels, please protect me from getting in a car accident. And right then in that moment, this car got in front of me, and it was like this Mercedes car, but the brake lights looked like angel wings, and I could just feel their presence. And in that moment, all of a sudden I realized, I was like, I can communicate directly with the angels. Like, I remembered how to access the angel realm. And maybe you are seeing the angel numbers 444 or 44. The fours all have to do with reminding you that you are connected to the angelic realm. Okay. What they're trying to tell you is that it's not abstract. It's not an abstract connection to the angelic realms. Like, you are physically, and even in your physical reality, connected to this realm. You're connected to this communication. They're here to keep you aligned, to keep your head straight, to keep you on your path so that you know how to move, right? They're here to, like, wake that up, so that you are not just lost lost in the matrix somewhere, lost in the jungle, like buried in this energy, right? And it's in your physical reality. It's there. And so how is so how do you wake this up, right? So the quickest way to start waking this up is you want to acknowledge that they're trying to talk to you. So when you see those numbers in that moment, you need to acknowledge that they're there. Okay, acknowledge their presence. Acknowledge that someone is trying to talk to you. They're trying to break through the matrix. They're trying to break through the density. Okay, and when you do that, what's going to happen is you're going to immediately start to see even more of the messages. They're going to be like, hi, how are you? Hi, you're talking to us finally. Yes, we're here. That's what you're going to see. And what this does is it really helps to it just wakes you up. And when we talk about awakening, what's happening is like, oh my gosh, I'm lost in a matrix. Oh my gosh, I'm lost in, like, all this energy. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm a light being. Oh, that's right, I'm a healer. Or, I'm a guide. Oh, that's right, that's why I'm here. That's what's happening when you are becoming awake, right? Is that you are remembering who you are and what you're doing here, and you're not getting lost in you're not getting lost in all the energy, right? You're not losing your perception of yourself. You're not internalizing what other people think about you because you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. I'm a light worker. I'm here on a mission. I'm here to bring light and love down here. I'm here to help people. And like, yeah, I'm not going to fit in and people are not going to understand what I am doing down here. But these guys, they see me and they know who I am, right? Okay, so I hope that these messages really help, and I hope that this helps shift your perception. And again, if you want to deepen this connection, all you have to do is in those moments start to acknowledge that it's a conversation, it's a communication that's coming through, that's trying to break through. They're sitting across from the table from you, trying to directly talk to you, wake you up, and get you on your path. And they're there to help. Okay. So if you like this video, please like or subscribe or comment. I really want to grow this channel. I have lots of content. I have a lot of things of substance that I really want to bring to the spiritual community. So please like or subscribe or comment. And if you have any experiences with what I'm talking about or any of the information I give in this video, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear about it. And until next time, thank you.